credit scores, there's a lot of bad advice out there. So what's fact and what's just myth? To clear it all up, we are back with financial expert Neil Brown. We are going to get straight to the basic. Neil, are you ready for these rapid fire questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's go ahead, get right on into it. Really quickly, why is credit so important? Maybe even before we get into these rapid fire questions, why is it so important to really know about your credit?
Well, I mean, most times when you look at it, it determines your access to credit, determines the cost of the credit with the interest rates that you're going to be paying, also determines, how quickly you may be able to get credit. Good credit typically means faster access and lower rates.
There you go. So it's going to be, trust me, there's a lot of questions out there. We're going to go ahead and do fact from fiction. Let's start with question number one. A lot of people think checking your own credit report lowers your score. Is that true?
It is not true. When you look at it, that is called a soft credit hit. So it's completely different than you trying to get a loan. So a soft credit hit is not going to affect you, but if someone were to pull your credit for a loan or a credit card, that is going to reduce your credit score a few points for a few months. Good way to check your own credit score is annualcreditreport.com. You can do this on a free basis, and you can pull access to all 3 credit ratings through that website.
There you go. Good resources there. All right. Carrying a balance actually helps build credit.
Absolutely not. Paying off your credit card timely, paying off your debts timely helps build credit. Now, I will say, if you've never had credit before, maybe that first year of getting credit, keeping a very small balance on your credit card, not something that's going to kill you from an interest rate standpoint, but that's going to show that you can manage it. I've seen people pay it off every month, and it actually doesn't really help them when they're in the initial credit building phase. There
you go, there too. See, that's an interesting one as well. This is also something that I know a lot of people do, closing old credit cards to try and boost their score. Does it help or hurt?
Your credit score is based on your credit history, amount of balance that you have available. I will say, if you've got 15 credit cards open, you probably should close about 13 of them.
Yeah, don't do that.
But it is good to keep the oldest one open. If you are floating back and forth between maybe a new one and an old one, keep the old one, open the new one, maybe utilize the new one and use it, and then close the old one later. But your credit history, the amount of time that you've had those credit cards open, very important.
So what about taking away from credit cards? Only using cash is safer. Is that true?
Cash is king. Cash is safer at times, but it doesn't help you with your credit score.
Right.
The negative with credit is when you need credit, you've got to prove that you've had credit. And it's hard to get it if all you've ever used is cash. And if you're like me, I lose most of my cash. I misplace it and never can find it, so I never have cash on me.
Oh, no, that's a whole other conversation that I think we need to have. You can't be losing money.
That's why I don't keep any on me.
Money is valuable. Oh my gosh. Okay, many assume income determines your credit score. Yes?
Income helps to pay off your bills, but it doesn't determine your credit score. The paying off your credit, managing your credit properly, doing things timely, that's more important than your income.
Okay, I have one more question. Well, I have maybe 2 more questions for you. The fear that one late payment ruins your credit forever.
It will not. It's never good to miss payments, but if you do miss one payment, it's not going to affect you. I would say probably go out there, call the credit card company, call the loan provider, talk to them and just, I missed it, I made a mistake. Want to let you know it's in the mail or it's in an electronic format coming to you quickly. Typically after 2, 3, or 4, they'll start reporting you to the credit reporting companies, but not on one.
Okay, and I think that's also true. They're going to work with you, especially if you miss one and that's not normal for you.
Absolutely.
I think they're going to work with you in total.
You don't want to establish a pattern.
Right, exactly, with all of that too. All right, so for someone who wants to improve their credit score right now, what is kind of the single best advice? After all of that fact and fiction, what is the biggest takeaway that you think people should know?
I think just managing it, making sure that you don't have open credit cards that you aren't using, but keeping an older one and paying off your bills timely is probably the most important thing.
And just be on top of it. I love that advice. Just be on top of your money. You work hard for it. Just make sure that it's going into the right place at the right time. Pay your bills. Make sure your credit is good.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Neil, thank you so much for these rapid fire questions. Hopefully you all learned something today. I know I did, that Neil should not be carrying cash. We need to have a conversation about that off the air. All righty, we're going to be putting this on our website later on today at WLTX.com.
Good morning.